Hello everyone, this is Jagger from Kaidengaming with another MWO Online video. Now today I'm post-casting this replay. Yes, this is actually a replay of me playing earlier, so I will not be focusing on playing, I will actually be focusing on talking. I probably won't talk a whole lot better anyway, and I'll probably still make a ton of mistakes, but whatever. So yeah, this is what I consider to be the new best Jagger mech setup. Now, do note that this is just my personal opinion. I have not played with this a ton. I've played with it maybe 30 games, 40, 50, something like that. But I haven't played all that many games, so I haven't worked out all the flaws. I don't know how to play it perfectly. But I think after the recent nerf to the AC-20 Jagger, this is what I consider the best Jagger setup. Now again, my personal opinion, you don't have to respect that, but that's what I think. But yeah, I have 3 Ultra AC-20s. Basically, this build has no heat problems. You cannot overheat unless you get really lucky with your double tapping, I believe. And even then, I'm not even sure if it's possible to overheat. But yeah, you'll never overheat with this build, so that's one of the perks of it. I would put a 300 XL engine on this thing, but I just don't have an XL on the account. I play this one on my Alt Urban Spider. So yeah, I don't have as many C-bills on it and all that stuff. But yeah, 3 Ultra AC-20s and a 300 XL engine is probably what... It's probably what I'd say is the best build. As you can notice, I am sort of being a little bit BM in the chat. Link is correcting me on the lore. I don't know anything about tabletop lore. So whenever anyone on the forum says you should do X because tabletop, yeah, I'm just gonna say right now, I am not a tabletop person. I don't care about tabletop all that much, and yeah, let the flame war begin. But yeah, the one reason I like this over the double ultra, not the double ultra AC-20, there are no double ultra AC-20 builds, I should hope not anyway, unless somebody's playing with clans before we get them. But yeah, the reason I prefer this build over the AC-20 build is A, even though it won't do as much damage, it'll rock the opponent, so it's kind of a support build, I guess you could say. You generally want to be shooting at somebody who's shooting at your friend or shooting at you, and you'll rock their mech and it'll be harder for them to shoot. Now, I wouldn't say that would work against the best players. I mean, even when I'm getting rocked, I usually just shoot straight. And yeah, but it does a decent amount of DPS. Maybe not quite as much. Well, actually, I calculated the DPS, and it does just more than the AC-20 Jagger. However, the AC-20 Jagger has a higher alpha strike. So what that means is, if you just get one shot off and then you run back into the cover, the AC-20 Jagger is going to beat it incredibly effectively. However, in the event that you're shooting for a long period of time, this is going to out DPS the AC-20 Jagger. Now, it's my personal opinion. I haven't done the math on this. Most of the things I state in my casts, I've usually done all the math on. I have not done the math on this, but I think it's better just to fast tap it and just, you know, constantly fire if you have 3 of them, regardless of jams. Because even with jamming, most times, unless you're unlucky, you're still going to fire faster than if you just wait and shoot at a 1 second interval between each shot. If you have a 1 second, or actually technically a 1.5 or something, or a 1.1 or something like that. If you wait a 1.1 interval between each shot, then it'll never jam, as far as I know. But I'm not sure it's not just better to fire constantly. I mean, yeah, I jammed up there, as you could see, but I also was able to shoot quite a lot for the first few bits, so I don't really know. I mean, it's something I'm really a bit torn about. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that Highlander I took out, I can't believe he was running an XL engine. For those of you who don't know, never run an XL engine in an assault unless you have a specific build you are planning for that XL engine. There has to be a reason for the extra speed or extra weaponry. Don't just think, oh hey, I can throw an XL engine in. XL engines are expensive, let me throw one in. Don't just do that. Another downside with this build is it eats up ammo. I mean, you're not seeing it that much in this game because I haven't been fighting all that much so far. But I have 6 tons of ammo, and I run out of ammo all the time. As you can see, I'm actually playing with DG and Link, and they're really bad. DG's already dead. For those of you who are wondering, by the way, if you're wondering who the best of us is, I'd probably consider Link better than me, but DG, I don't know why. I say DG all the time, and sometimes I get it mixed up. But yeah, DG is a whole lot worse than either me or Link. I'm just gonna say that. It's still disputed whether me or Link is better. I mean, we've dueled like once, I won, but in general, he tends to out damage me most games. So I don't know. But yeah, I've been thinking sometime I want to go and just get on the MechWarrior TeamSpeak and then have all my subscribers come on and just get 8 of them, or actually technically 5 of you guys, because I'd also have Link and DG there, and just do an 8-man. That's what I'm highly tempted to do. And you can see in the chat box that guy says, "How do you like that three times Ultra AC?" And then I tried to do a happy face, but I fail because I'm kind of dumb. And then finally I do it well. And then Link, with his educated opinion, is saying it's worse than the double AC-20. And he's saying better than the 1 Ultra AC-5. But yeah, let the flame wars begin over whether the double AC-20 or the triple Ultra AC-5 is better. I mean, on the one side, people say, look at the math. I mean, the Ultra AC-5 does more DPS over time. However, if you actually find the correct formula for it, the Ultra AC-5 only out DPSs it after 2 seconds and after 4 seconds and between 5 and 6 or something like that. I did the math on it. I might make a video talking about exactly how it's done, but just take my word for it. Under 2 seconds, the AC-20 is going to do more damage. Then after that, till the 4-second mark, the Ultra is going to do more damage. And then after the 4-second mark to, I think, like the 6-second mark, the AC-20 is going to do more damage. And then the Ultra does more damage again. But I hope you all enjoyed that, and I'll see you all next time. A little bit of a short game, I know, but I'll see ya next time.